sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. That's all yours.
Well, guys, LeBron James, arguably the most versatile player in league history. He said, quote, "I don't have a position. I'm not a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, or a center. I'm just a ball player. I do a little bit of everything and whatever it takes to win. That's my job description."
This guy's one of one, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverley. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at center. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking. Shoot two.
First free throw is good.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Both free throws good from James. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Durant. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Outside Irving. This one for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Westbrook outside. James outside. Irving against Westbrook. Pass to Davis. 4 on the clock. Here's Bryant. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
On the wing, Durant. Check by James. Durant, no good. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Davis against Simmons. Left outside Davis. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Claxton. Out to the right wing. Davis against Simmons. The kick to Durant. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Beverly. The Lakers in the lead. Here's James. Drops in the layup for two. James has got 6 points.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. Shoots over Westbrook. Irving, no good. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. James outside. To the inside. Davis. Nice D from Durant.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Irving. Into the lane. The shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Now here's Beverly. Back to James. And James throws it down.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Greg. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long. But no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be? Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like Pound Cake.
Here's Warren. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Here's Toscano. Back to Walker. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mills finds Durant. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Outside Walker. Down low. Davis slams it home.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy.
And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen to the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Now you know who I am. I got the juice, a dreamer of bigger plans. Bro said, when we gon' cook again? The dreams were slipping in and out. I try not to doubt what I got within. So hit all your friends. Lassie and Lumi is coming this summer. I cannot tell you, but 3-1 babies been tapping in. You know the plan.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Brooklyn trailing. Curry passes to Irving, lets it go from the wing, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Screen by Claxton. Irving for three. And Bryant pulls it down. Well, the Lakers shooting the rock at 58%. Westbrook against Irving. Great D that time from Irving. The Nets with the lead. Here's Warren. And that one hits the back iron. The Lakers have got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. Irving against Westbrook. Here's the screen by Bryant. Walker for three. The rebound by Simmons. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Irving against Westbrook. Irving, the pass to Warren. Outside Simmons. And he lobs it up to the rim. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Westbrook slams it home.
That is really where Russell Westbrook excels. In transition with that great speed of his.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Claxton attacking. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Hey, TJ Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Irving against Westbrook. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit, but, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Westbrook. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Warren, the pass to Irving. Outside Warren. Over Bryant. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And it's Warren missing. The Lakers trail. Walker with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Walker, a screen on Irving. The 11-footer. Westbrook missing again. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Irving. Outside Curry. Irving goes in. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
The Lakers call timeout.
You know I'm top flight. My dog's by my side. I'm sleeping good at night. My partner down the ride. Cause she ain't got no ice. This nigga's such a ride. I swear it's so enticing. You gotta try it out. Gold all up in my mouth. It's just a symbol of status. Can never wear it out. When they might call me a paddock, can never wear it out. Boy, what is you talking about? I send my thoughts into the sky. Living how we living. On my knees, asking why. 24/7, we just try and make it mine. 24/7, I'm just trying to stay fly. Eeny, meeny, miny, meeny, what's up with you, know? What's up with them cookies? What's up with you, though? Catch me in your city, they might book me for a show. Sickness, if you're needy, I might be your antidote. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, meeny, what's up with you, know? What's up with them cookies? What's up with you?
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and the Lakers will go for a different look here. James is checked in for Bryant. Anthony Davis comes in for Gabriel. Reeves is checked in for Walker, and it's Beverly in for Westbrook.
I
1:46 left in the first half of this one. Beverly with it, now guarded by Harris. James, a screen on Harris. Shot clock at 6. Beverly for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Durant to the paint. Here's O'Neal. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And it's James with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Durant for 3. That shot off. Now the Lakers take it the other way. James passes to Beverly. Here's Reeves. Davis finds Beverly. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Outside Durant. Pass to Thomas. And Reeves pulls it down. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. James against Harris. And here's James. From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets leading by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. The big 3 for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Patrick Beverly out there with Thomas Bryant. Good.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Durant. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 7 points.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Here's Davis. That one rolls around and rims out.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Irving. Fires for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
James attacking. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Man, when you're down, you want him taking it hard to the rack. Get those points and fire up this team.
Pass to Simmons. Irving against Westbrook. Screen by Claxton. Irving, the pass to Durant. The Nets need to get off a shot here. 4-3. And it's Irving missing. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Let's go with a 3. Again, Irving missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Pass to Bryant. Over Simmons. Bryant, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Irving with it. Now guarded by Beverly. And it's Irving missing. The Lakers trail. James, right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. TJ Warren, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Gabriel, he's checked in for the Lakers. Walker comes in for Beverly. Timeout called, Brooklyn. Mills. He's checked in for Curry. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Irving. Back to Simmons. From the low block. On the wing, Irving. 5 on the clock. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Irving's got 11 points.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Irving, that's good.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
That one drops for him. He's got 16.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And James throws it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Pass to Claxton. Warren with the ball. Back to Claxton. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal comes in for Simmons. And Harris is subbed in for Irving. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Mills against Walker. And again, the Lakers, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Outside Mills. For 3, Warren. They grab their own miss.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone...
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
It's stolen. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Mills. Walker covering. Mills, the pass to Warren. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him. And James launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nets with the lead. They've got Kevin Durant. Seth Curry is out there with Edmund Sumner. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's O'Neal in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Reeves, to the middle. James. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. On the wing, Curry. That one a little long. So it's the Lakers now. Davis, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Shoots from 12. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Toscano. And here's James. Davis with a screen on Warren. James can't get that one to fall. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. On the wing, Durant. Checked by James. Over James. Durant, no good. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Reeves. Out to Beverly. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. Beverly's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Durant. They double-team Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Lakers also making a switch. Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Davis with a screen on Durant. Here's Reeves. Doesn't go that time. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Curry passes to Irving.
Well, now you know who I am. I got the juice, dream of bigger plans. Bro said, when we gon' cook again? The dreams be slipping in.
The kick to Durant. Launches it. The Lakers with a rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the layup.
No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says 0.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. he's checked in for Warren. Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Allie, thank you. The Nets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nets head athletic trainer. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined. Guys?
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
The score now all even.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Outside Durant, screen by Claxton, inside. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
The Lakers call timeout. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's James. Westbrook outside. Bryant outside. Davis with a screen on Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And no one's more familiar with this situation than LeBron. This team leans on him even harder in the clutch.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also found a lot of shots that they aren't in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
I think moments like this demonstrate LeBron's leadership, wanting the spotlight on him in tight games.
So the Nets making a switch here. Warren's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Irving against Westbrook. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Here's Claxton. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Warren against James to the the paint. Bryant, the shot's good on the assist by James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Beverly. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Davis. Back to Beverly. And here's Westbrook. He's covered by Curry. To take the lead, and he buries it.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Irving against Westbrook. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. And a miss there on the triple. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Think about LeBron's career. No matter where he's gone, he has impacted winning at the highest level. Remarkable.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Six seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Warren. Pass to Irving. For 3. Rebound by the Lakers. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
For 3, Warren, they get it again.
would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Russell, this was a high-level back-and-forth basketball game. What's the mentality that got you the win?
We'll go get it. We're going to compete at a high level. When you live games like this as a competitor, come out and compete, and I look forward to it every single time.
And we live to watch games like this. Thanks, Russell.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.